little chillier in Atlanta today.
Certainly was. And Eric, I noticed they canceled schools down there today, and there wasn't any snow on the ground.
Someone who spent a couple of years living in Atlanta, I can say they don't handle it well, which is weird because it snows every single winter in Atlanta for the most part. The forecast today was for a coating in the city, and they didn't get the coating, but they shut down for a potential coating. You get where I'm getting at here. It's 35 degrees in Atlanta right now. That core of the cold air I've been watching over the last week or so has made its way down into the upper Midwest. It's 17 below zero in Minneapolis, but look at some of these temps tomorrow morning. 29 below zero. That actually wouldn't even be a record in Minneapolis, but a wind chill at 51 below zero. In fact, a couple spots have seen wind chill values at 60 below. Can you even imagine what that feels like? And as we head into Thursday, still a lot of temperatures, 20 to 35 below zero. And a crazy turnaround as we head into the weekend. A lot of these same spots will be looking at some 40s. In fact, Chicago may hit the 60s by the end of the weekend or early next week, and that'll be their biggest change in terms of temperature on record. So for us, we're going to get one day of that really severe cold. Tonight, it's chilly, 36 degrees, but the winds out of the southeast and Boston. So around the city and southeastern Mass, we're going to see more rain than snow. Meanwhile, inland areas are cold enough to see more snowfall out of this system. It's essentially a cold front moving from west to east. It doesn't have a ton of moisture to work with, but we will see some slippery travel developing as we head into the overnight. That snow is beginning to blossom across the area, light at first and then picking up some snow showers around Cape Ann right now, and some coatings again will make for some slick roads. That snow increasing over the next couple of hours. Temperatures will slowly climb across the interior, although I think most areas will stay in the 20s to around 30 degrees. We'll change over to rainfall, Boston and the coastline, southeastern Mass after some initial snowflakes, and all this moves through by 5 a.m. So it's a really fast-moving system. And tomorrow morning, the precipitation is gone, but temperatures are below freezing, so there will be some lingering icy spots to begin the day. That will be the main impact for our early morning. A coating to as much as an inch from Boston westward to about 495. 1 to 3 inches northern Worcester County and up toward the Nashua area. 3 to 6 from southwestern New Hampshire down across the Berkshires. The bigger totals found there. Now, tomorrow afternoon and evening, that leading edge of the Arctic air is expected to produce some really potent snow squalls. For us, it's mainly 5 to 8 o'clock. More toward 5 in central Mass, more towards 7 or so from Boston to southeastern Massachusetts. These are fast-moving, but you can see a quick coating to 1.5 inches of snow, very poor visibility, and very gusty winds, hazardous for travel. So we'll be monitoring that carefully tomorrow. And that will likely bring us our highest impact in terms of travel tomorrow evening, watching those squalls. High temps tomorrow, low 30s, 20s in central Mass and southern New Hampshire. And then as that squall moves its way across the area, a high wind watch up for Cape Cod and the islands. Gets really gusty outside. We'll see some of those winds gusting over 40 miles per hour. In comes the cold with that. Wind chills sub-zero tomorrow night and throughout the day on Thursday. So it'll be a bitter day. Temperatures just reaching the teens. In fact, we may see a new record coldest high temperature for the date in Worcester. The best chance of seeing a record on Thursday. It'll be cold on Friday, but not as harsh. Very chilly on Saturday, but again, some moderation. Back to around 40 on Sunday. 50s are possible early next week. Dave and Lisa, back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you.